Now for the track guide. Before starting, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, check out my courses, link will be in the video description. Now going into this track guide itself, for turn 1, quite long straight, you really want to use everything here, you really want to position yourself early on, so that's exactly what we're doing. We're using this curb around here, and the easiest way to know that you're using everything is to align this yellow patch on the steering wheel with the beginning of the red, like that, like this edge on the right side with the beginning of this part of the red curb. Make sure you're looking at the 50-meter board. We're gonna brake earlier than the 50 on this green tile in front of the car. This moment right here, we're applying the brakes. You don't want to brake very hard. In fourth gear, you're gonna go to third as you get closer to the corner, and it's super important to stay tight around here. This is a lot of grip here on the inside, so you want to stay in this grippy zone and you want to use the curb like that. So the moment that you're pressing the throttle, make sure you're cutting this curb with your right tires, almost cutting the grass. Stay as close as you can to this inside. Don't let the car roll off more towards the center left part of the track. Make sure you're staying in the center or center right. That's where the grip is. And you also have a good entry into the next corner, which is super important, because now, because the car went all the way towards the left, we can bring it quickly on this curb. And here at this red tile on the curb, the one in the middle of the curb, we're gonna start steering into the corner. We'll steer with 100% throttle, so there's no need to brake. Just go, 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 do a lift, maybe add 1% brake in there, and then pick the throttle back up. Make sure you're cutting everything. This car has a soft suspension, so we can go completely over the yellow anti-curves like that. Bring the car as close as you can to the white line on the left side, so your car should be positioned in the center left, because we need to open up this corner, turning with 100% throttle. The moment that you get closer and you feel the curb on your force feedback, that's when you're gonna do a lift. Once again, you can add like 1% trail brake and then push the throttle back in. We want to just shift the weight on the front tires, and this throttle lift off, it's exactly helping us with this, cutting the curbs because the suspension allows it, using all the track on the exit. And the next chicane is exactly the same in terms of the approach. So here, first of all, the main difference is going to be that we need to brake for the first one, but braking happens quite past the 50-meter board. Braking, going to third gear, trail braking up until we have the left tires very close to the grass here. And the moment that we're feeling the yellow anti-curb, that's when we push the throttle aggressively like that. For this corner, once again, when you're getting close to the curb, just drop the throttle and then pick it back up. Notice that this second corner of the chicane is way quicker than the previous ones as well, because we're not dropping the throttle to zero. This is an important thing. You want just to do a lift, minimize the lift that you're doing, and now we're preparing the difference from the main Mugello course. This is what makes Mugello short. So first of all, here we're gonna turn before this concrete on the left side. We're gonna turn in the corner, we're gonna drop the throttle completely, and then we're gonna pick it back up. Once again, very similar with the chicanes. When you get closer to the curb, you're gonna pick it back up. Make sure you're cutting all this green like this, and once the car starts to just roll on the left side like this on the curb, the reference for braking for this last corner of the track will be the moment that you straighten up the wheels. So we want to use everything right here and still have the right tires on the white line. And the moment that your steering wheel is straight, that's when you're gonna be applying the brakes, because as you can see here, we don't brake now, don't, because the steering wheel is not straight. When you're braking with a straight steering wheel, you're maximizes the efficiency of the brakes. So that's exactly what's our reference for braking. You can also use this visual cue as being here on the red part, but it's gonna be a better reference to just brake whenever you straighten up your wheel. That is, of course, if you carry enough speed in the previous corner. So make sure you're not braking for the previous corner, and make sure you're pushing a lot of speed into it, exactly like I showed you here. And now brake, go in a straight line, put your vision on this point where the white line meets the red part of the curb. You want to have your left tires here, still braking, still trailing in third gear, still trailing. Now your vision should be looking here on the exit on the right side. There's a grippy zone here on the inside. Push the throttle before hitting this kink in the white line. So let me show you, like the white line starts to go curved from this point on. Before it starts to change the direction, you should be pushing the throttle like this, feathering the throttle, and then reaching 100% quite quickly. Make sure the car naturally push all the way to the grass, and make sure you're not doing too many throttle corrections on this last corner, because this is the biggest straight of the track. So you really have to maximize your exit. Super important to go 0-100% on the throttle as quickly as you can. But in short, that's it. So hope you like it, hope you enjoy it. If you want to improve more, check out my website, and looking forward to see you in the next one. Bye bye.